Hey guys, it's Melanie. So I'm gonna try to hold this tripod still. Hopefully you don't get too sick. Anyway, happy Tuesday. A lot of you requested a tour of my new house, and so I'm gonna be giving you guys a partial tour today. I'm gonna show you the downstairs and I'm gonna show you a little bit of the backyard. Honestly, the backyard at this house is amazing, which is probably at least half the reason why we chose this particular place. It's a beautiful, beautiful backyard. But I've been working diligently for the last couple of weeks, unpacking everything, putting things away, and I kind of have everything in its place for the time being. However, I almost hesitated to do this today because there is so much that we want to do to this house, and part of me is like, oh, I don't really want to show you guys until I have it all done. But quite frankly, there's a lot to do and it's gonna take a couple years to get it done. This house it's a little bit older, so it's not a brand new house, and there's a lot of things that need to be repaired. There is a ton of painting that needs to be done. The inside of the house was, the main color that you see behind me here was what the entire house was sprayed, ceilings and everything, when it was first built. And then the last owner took it upon herself to do a couple of painting projects, and so she painted some of the rooms herself, and she did an absolutely terrible job. She got paint everywhere. I mean, I'm honestly surprised that she didn't get it all over the carpets. It's all over the trim and the crown molding, and it's just everywhere. So I've started getting some bids for painting, and it's expensive. It's really expensive. So we're just gonna kind of take it room by room. So I think there's 3 specific rooms that I'm gonna have done hopefully this summer, at least before the holidays. And then this main area here will probably need to wait to do next year sometime, because this is gonna be a spendy one. The ceilings here are really high, and I'll show you guys here in a minute. But anyway, you might hear Mr. Kong growling in the background. He wants to go outside and eat dirt, but we're not gonna let him do that today. He's been driving me nuts. He loves to eat the dirt, the soil here for some reason, and we need to stop him from doing that, because I can tell it's upsetting his tummy. So I need to take him to the vet and see if we need to switch up his food again. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys the downstairs. I'm not entirely comfortable filming the upstairs of the house. I may do specific room tours eventually, but I don't necessarily want to put the whole house out on YouTube. So I'll show you guys the downstairs today and the backyard. And this will kind of serve as a good before video for me personally, to see the progress that we make over the next few years with everything that we want to do here. We do intend on staying for a very long time. Yes, this is a much larger house than what we had the last time. We wanted a larger house to be able to entertain. We want to have holidays here. We want to be able to finally host all of our family and our friends, and we can do that here. It is the perfect house for entertaining, which is why we chose it. And we're gonna be super happy here for a very long time. I'm super excited about that. I really want to make this house our own, and yeah, it's gonna take some time, but I will take you guys along for the process as we do things. I'll do update videos. So, you know, when we have painting done in certain areas, or when I get new furniture, you'll see there are rooms that still don't have very much furniture in them, because there's a lot of rooms to fill. We moved from a house that was just over 1,800 square feet to one that is just over 4,000 square feet. So it was a big change in the size of the house, and honestly, the scale of a lot of the things that we had in our old house is way too small for here. Some of the pictures I hung up that looked huge in our old house, now all of a sudden I'm like, that's not big enough for that wall. And you'll kind of see what I'm talking about, but that's all stuff that we can, you know, kind of work with over time. But anyway, enough of the intro. Let's get into it. I will link any of the furniture or any of the new things that I've recently purchased that I can link down below in the description box. So if you want to know where couches came from, where dining furniture came from, I will put all that information down below in the description box, so links will be there. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is our front door here. It's a really nice entryway, and I love that it's a big entryway because in our last house, people kind of had to file in single line, but because this is nice and open here, and the ceilings go way up, you can see that buttercream yellow is everywhere. It's outrageous. So this is the entryway here. We do need to refinish the hardwood floors, so that is definitely on the to-do list. But here's an example of scale. So this was in my entryway in the last house, and it was perfect. It looks really dinky here. So eventually I'll get like a larger credenza or, you know, like sideboard or something to put there. And I might even put like a little bench here for people to sit down and take their shoes off. So it's a really nice space. I don't have a piece of furniture that fits there right now. And I am working on picking paint for all the different areas. So most of the painters that I've gotten bids from prefer Sherwin-Williams paint. So that's where we're probably gonna get the paint from. By the way, this is what I had in the old house. I don't think it looks right for this house. Ghost pines, if you were ever wondering what was on my walls in the downstairs, that was it. And what I'm thinking about for all of these main areas down here is windswept gray. So it's just a really nice grayish. I can't go too cool with the gray here only because you'll see the counters. There's a lot of warm tones because this house was built in the early 2000s. So yeah, and we're not replacing the granite because there's a lot of granite and that's just not gonna happen. So anyway, leaning towards this or possibly alpaca. So I love both. They're not really coming off what the actual color looks like. You're not going outside. No, you can keep whining. Anyway, this is the formal living room and I do have most of the furniture in here. So I think this room is mostly done with the exception of, I thought that picture was really big. I'm gonna have to get a bigger picture for this wall. So I might actually end up moving that into the dining room. These walls are definitely gonna get repainted. So what I'm thinking about for this particular room is not actually those samples right there, but Wedgwood Gray from Benjamin Moore. Love Wedgwood Gray. So I'm thinking that that is going in here in the dining room across the way and then in the downstairs bathroom and kind of entryway. You guys will see that room, but I will link the couch. I will link end tables, lamps, everything in here for you guys in the description box, even the curtains, because those are new and I love them. But I can't wait to get a different wall color in here. Right now, this is like a concrete putty green. I don't love it. I really don't. So I think the Wedgwood Gray is gonna be perfect in here. It is a really like neutral blue-gray green. It's very pretty and I think it's gonna lighten it up a lot. All of this trim, we do have to get refinished as well. However, that is an oil-based paint, so they spray it on. So we're gonna have to wait until we go on vacation one summer to have them come in and spray all the trim in the house, and it's everywhere. Like there is trim everywhere and it all needs to be redone because it has been dinged up over the years and there is no way to touch it up. You can't do that. You have to completely refinish it. So, but I'll show you guys like what I'm talking, like, you know, there's marks like this everywhere and scratches and, but like here. So she used grout to seal the cracks, which you're not supposed to do. and it's dirty, and it's, I mean, it's clean because I cleaned it, but it's just, it has dust and stuff stuck in it. And then here are her lines, and I mean, she like missed spots. It's just, she could have done a better job. I think she should have hired someone, but anyway, so this is the formal living room here. The ceilings also need to be repainted, so that is a project for the entire house. Across the way is the dining room. I will link everything in here as well. I will also link the buffet that I'm going to be getting. It's a gift from my mother-in-law, so I don't think she's ordered it yet, but all of my like wedding china stuff is still in boxes over here. And there's Chi-Chi. I am going to be getting curtains for the windows in here. They should actually arrive later on today, so I'm gonna be putting those up. I got the same shears that are in the formal living room that you just saw. So I hate this pendant. That's going away. For my birthday this year, I am going to ask for a really nice chandelier. So we're gonna get a really nice chandelier. And for those of you that remember the hideous mirror and donut, there it is. Oh, you know it's going up in this house because I have to. Those of you that have been with me for a while know the story behind this. Anyway, so this is a butler's pantry here. So this is where we keep all of like the wine, and we do put our booze in here, which is kind of nice. So this is just all, I hate to sound like a lush, but it's all alcohol basically. So anyway, I can mix drinks here, and it's a super fun area. There is a laundry room back here, which is nice to have. It's a really nice laundry room, and I love all the storage. Pantry. This dog is driving me nuts, you guys. It's not happening. There's pantry here, and I do love these doors. Yes, the thing that I don't love is there's no touch-up paint, and they're pretty dinged up, so we'll have to refinish the doors as well. This is the kitchen. No, buddy, you're killing me. A lot of the appliances are original, so they will probably need to be replaced in the next few years as they go out. The fridge, I think she replaced not that long ago, so we'll definitely be keeping that. But there's some other things that, you know, need to be done. So once again, we're gonna bring a really kind of nice grayish paint in here. This is the granite I'm talking about. So it has a lot of warm tones in it, but I think I can get away with a nice grayish. So I just need to find something that works with this, because this we are not changing out. This island is huge, and there's just no way. Family room, couch is coming from Costco. I'll link the couch that we purchased. That should be here in about 2 weeks. So yeah, this is basically the room that we're gonna watch TV in and hang out and watch, while Craig's gonna watch basketball games and I'm gonna watch The Real Housewives of whatever. So that's what we do in here. It's kind of funny because this little cutout here cracks me up. Do you see how there's like a hole back there? So this was obviously original with the house in the early 2000s. So this is where you used to put the TV. Do you guys remember when TVs used to be square instead of rectangular? So yeah. Anyway, I don't know what to do with this area. It's awkward, and I just have a picture in front of the big hole because I don't know what else to do. So yeah, we'll figure that out eventually, I guess. But lots of storage in here. So yeah, I've started kind of decorating a little bit. I don't love the way that I have anything at this point, so it'll probably all get changed eventually. Let me show you guys. That's a under closet storage, so it's really nice, deep, big storage. Coat closet, ridiculously red bathroom. I hate the paint in here. Plus, this woman pounded construction screws into the wall instead of using, and like construction nails, instead of using like picture nails. Yeah, there's like, you guys, a massive amount of damage from where she decided to place her pictures. So she also painted this room, so it's all like jagged up there. So This just all has to be redone. There's more of that granite. So the Wedgwood gray is coming in here as well as into this little entryway here. This is my office. I'm not gonna take you guys in here really because I have a lot of identifying stuff for my business because I work and I don't want to put that out on YouTube. But anyway, this is my office. I do get to meet clients at home now, which is awesome. I need to order a couch for over here. So that's on my to-do list. And I love having a home office. But let's check out the backyard really quickly. So I will also link this. This is new as well, and I love it. And here is pain in the butt. But this is the backyard, you guys. So it's amazing. I don't know who turned that waterfall on. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. This is a jacuzzi, and I love it. It's super fun. I don't really go in. It irritates my eczema, and I know that we can change it over to salt water. I don't know that Craig wants to do that, so there he goes, trying to find the dirt to eat. It's such an old fart. But I do love this for Stella. She's having a great time with it, and she is supervised whenever she is out here. I love this fireplace. So yeah, there's like a really nice little chandelier out here. This fireplace is amazing. It needs a little bit of TLC. The like piece of stone that was here, it's up there somewhere. It fell off. So there's repairs that need to be done, and then we need to treat this with muriatic acid. So this is just salt that is coming out of the stone. So, but yeah, we'll get that fixed up. There is a really nice barbecue, which is currently always coated with pollen because something around here is blooming that is just making a mess. I mean, this is like coated every single day with pollen. But really nice outdoor barbecue area. There's a fridge out here for booze. And this is a garbage thing here. But anyway, this is the backyard. It's not very big, but I feel like it's really well done. There is a side yard here, but I'm not gonna go down that. Hi, Chi-Chi. And then Craig had to put up a TV out here. Yeah, that was his thing. I can't get this to stay. Ugh, it's driving me nuts. It's the cable box thing, but anyway, so he has a TV out here and he can angle it towards the jacuzzi so he can watch basketball. So yeah, that's the outside. Anyway, that's the downstairs of the house, guys. Yeah, this video is super long. I'm gonna stop now. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. And again, I will link any of the furniture stuff down below. But yeah, I will update you as we do things to the house, and you guys can kind of follow along on what we're gonna do here. I'm really excited about it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to make it our own. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.